Hello and welcome back to part two of my initiation testimony. Where I left off from the last segment was that throughout the night, as I was feeling the urge to put the ring on. Before I continue, I want to mention that I'm gonna do a small video about the ring period, because there's something about the ring that you need to be made aware of that will clarify this testimony about my initiation. Okay, so I'm gonna do a separate video about the ring, to show you that the ring was actually the reason behind this actual testimony. Okay, anyway, let's continue. As I was feeling the urge to put the ring on of that night, it's like I felt a push. It was like the spirits was pushing me to put the ring on. It's like I had no choice but to do it, and it's like I had so every time I put it on the pinky, my husband would rush to the room, and it happened about 3 times when I put it on the pinky, because I'm trying to choose a finger to put it on, because I'm feeling this urge to put it on. So when I put it on the pinky, my husband rushed to the room, and all of a sudden, when he rushed to the room with a mean face on, all of a sudden, what I was feeling is that he's ready. He was ready to punch my daughter, being that she's an air sign, and he also is an air sign. Basically, it's almost like it was a competition to where one of them had to go, like one of them had to die, and he didn't want it to be him. So in the back of my mind, that's what I knew, or basically that's what the Holy Spirit was showing to me, is that that's what was going on. So when I saw that, and when I saw how mean he was looking when he come to the door, I automatically take the ring off. And as soon as I take the ring off, he left the room. Okay, so then that automatically made me think, okay, I cannot choose this that pinky finger, because that's representing him, which would mean that I'm choosing him to be the one to die. Remember, the whole thing is about basically death. Like, okay, somebody had to go. That's what was going on. That's what I was feeling. So since I kept feeling that I must make a choice, like I must put the ring on a finger. So like I mentioned before, I put it on the index finger next. And when I do that, automatically, kind of like the spirit within my daughter begin to talk to me. And it says, Mom. She kept saying, Mom. If I ignore her, she would, keep trying to get my attention. She keeps saying, Mom. And then when I say, what? And she said, you need to call Grandma or Auntie. So my personal spirit was letting me know that basically she's doing that because she's trying to transfer the energy to either my mom or Auntie, which means that basically I have to choose one of them. I have to choose either my mom or my sister. So that's what my spirit was letting me know about that situation. Then I was like, okay, what is going on? And then I don't recall if I trying to put it on the other two or the other three fingers. Although I know this simply wouldn't go on those fingers anyway. It didn't go in the index either. But the only one it would go into it was the pinky. But the index, it would just, I could just put it on the tip of the finger. And then, it wouldn't definitely not fit on the thumb or the other two fingers. But either way, I don't recall that I tried to put it on any of those other fingers. So when I saw that, and then when I realized that that's what was going on, like when I choose a finger, it was basically choosing a member of my family. What I did was I put the ring in the palm in the palm of my hand. Okay, I put it in the palm of my hand and I closed my hand, made a fist like this. But I was still feeling the urge to put the ring on, and so I was like, okay, I need to be alone to think about this to figure this out. So what I did is I walked into my room and I went to the bathroom. That bathroom is kind of small, and I went in there like around it. By this time it was already like 11 p.m. at night. It was like around 11 p.m. I don't know for sure the exact time, but I know it was that around 11. So I went into that bathroom with the ring in the palm of my hand, with a closed fist. So when I went into the rest of the house was dark, with everybody in their room and stuff like that, because whatever. And that bathroom, somehow it was kind of bright in there a little bit. It was kind of bright to where you could kind of see it. Now the light was not on. I did not turn on the light. It was still dark because I did not want nobody to know where I was. I didn't want my husband to know where I was, and I didn't want anybody else to know where I was. So I went in that bathroom and closed the door, and I was in there, but it was kind of bright in there. Now, while I was in there, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to figure out what to do about this situation, what to do with this ring, what to, how to figure this out. Mind you, I'm in there. I had no desire, no thinking, no thoughts about praying or nothing like that. I didn't pray. All it was is this ring trying to get me to put it on. All that, and then all I was thinking about was what to do. That's all that was in my mind. It was what to do about the situation. So I'm in there thinking, trying to figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. After a while, I'm thinking I'm missing a little part right now about this whole about the part when I was in the bathroom. But if it comes back to me, I will mention it, or I might make another video or modify this video. After a while, I came out of the bathroom. Slowly. I opened the door slowly because I didn't want nobody to see. The whole thing is like I didn't want nobody to know where I was. So I came out of the bathroom, and when I came out of the bathroom, I closed the door back. It's dark in my room now, right? Very dark. But while I was walking out of the bathroom, while I was walking to go out of the room, I noticed my husband standing by the bed. I noticed that my husband standing by the bed, but he was standing there like touching around the bed as if he's looking for something. But my spirit was letting me know that he is lost, like kind of like somebody who's lost, somebody who looking for something but don't know how to find it. It was what my spirit was revealing to me at the time. But I didn't say anything to him or nothing like that. So when I saw that, I just left. I just walk out of the room and walk out all the way and came out of the of the side door that leads to the backyard from the living room. So I went out through the living room, and then I unlocked the door. Whoa! I gotta. This is the part I was forgetting about. The part when I was in the bathroom. When I was in the bathroom, trying to figure it out, I don't know exactly what happened, but like when it could be when I like kept the ring when I put it on. What was happening is that like in the spirit, I could tell that this situation was happening in the spiritual world, right? Okay, what happened was all of a sudden I hear like military type uh, uh, machines or vehicles that like come out that comes towards the front of the house. I don't know how to explain it, and it's probably not even gonna make sense to you. But what it sound like a few military, like just imagine if a whole bunch of military cars like came around your house. Basically the sound of it you could tell is military cars. So, but what I got from that, what I understood from that, what the spirit taught me from that was that those military cars came there in order to eliminate the whole house, basically everybody that's in the house, and to basically bomb the house down, like eliminate us. Okay, that's what I got from that. But then when I heard that, what I did was I put it caused me to put the ring on. Like I don't remember where I put it, which finger I put it on, but that caused me to put the ring on because I'm hearing all these military car vehicles pull up to the house, towards the front of the house. And so as soon as I put the ring on the tip of a finger, then I hear they leave. I'm hearing them leaving. Okay. Then after I hear them leave, what I did, I took the ring back off so I can think. I took the ring back off so I can think, right? But when I took the ring back off, the same thing happened again. Like you hear them coming back. Like I wish I could have made like have the sound to reveal to you exactly how it sound, so you know. But basically, just think of a whole bunch of military vehicles pulling up to a place, and you're like right there in the area. The sound was loud, but you could tell like it's military type vehicles. I don't know if you ever been like around, like let's say close to an airplane that's ready to take off. You see how loud it is. It was loud like that, but the sound was different. The sound was not like that. It was just simply, the sound was just simply military sound, cars sound. Okay. Now, but somehow I knew it was in the spirit. It was not physical. I knew it was not like in the physical. Okay. Um, but they made me feel as if they was gonna eliminate us, this whole house, for real, if I didn't comply. Okay. Now, before I continue, I just want to mention that the rest of my testimonies, a whole bunch of my testimonies, when after you listen to all of them, you'll be able to connect the dots to really see and understand why all these different things happen in my life. Okay. Now, there's a reason for all of it, and I've already come to the realization of exactly what it was, and it, like this testimony right here basically was to lead me to understood who I was, who I truly am, and that's something I'm not ready to reveal to you yet, of who I am, someone important from the past that I am. Not it's not I'm not saying it to trying to brag or anything like that, and that's one reason why I'm not revealing exactly who I was in the past yet. I'm not going to reveal that yet until after I provide most of my testimonies, so you can get a glimpse of what was going on. But yeah, all the anyway. Let me continue on with the. Hold on a second. Let me grab a chair so I can sit down out here. Um, all right. So yeah, so that was what was going on in the bathroom, the situation with with me hearing the military cars um and so that situation happened about 3 times too. I would put the ring on when they leave. I would put the ring on and then they would leave. You hear them leaving, like they left, and you don't hear the sound anymore. But when I took it off in order for me to think, in order for me to think, then you hear them coming back, and when they do come back, and you hear them in the front of the house, their vehicles was still on to where you like hearing the noise, and then oh, not only that, I could hear kind of like Glocks. Yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. Like almost like as if you hear like them setting up their weapons, kind of like when you setting up your weapon, getting ready to shoot, stuff like that. That I heard that too. So yeah, that was the part of their tactics in order to scare me, to get me to put the ring on. Okay. So I took it. I put the ring. When I realized that, I put the ring on, and then I heard him leave again. Now that situation happened about 3 times, right? Okay. Where I put it on, and they leave, and then I took it off, and they came back again, acting like they get ready to eliminate us. Okay. Now I don't remember. I know I still hadn't put it on yet, but I'm thinking I had an urge or something like that to get out of the bathroom to come outside of the house. I remember that. I remember that there was something that I was feeling. So I did come out of the bathroom. There was a reason though. I'm feeling. Oh, it had something to do with quicksilver. What's the word? Amalgam, or something like that. But anyway, so when I came out the bathroom, I already mentioned to you that I saw my husband on the side of the bed, like looking like he's looking for something, but in the dark. And I remember thinking, okay, if you're looking for something, why don't you just turn on the light so you can see? But anyway, I didn't say that or anything like that. It just crossed my mind really fast. But the main thing that was in my mind, what that came to me was that he was like, that's basically all I understood about that was that the spirits of the enemy was looking for me. They didn't know how to find me. They didn't know where to find me or how to find me or not. Like that's what I understood from that. Or my spirit caused me to understand from that. It's like they're in the dark, looking for me, but didn't know where to find me or how to find me. But even though I saw that, I just walked out to the living room, and then I unlocked the side door to come outside because I felt like I needed to come outside. Now, as soon as I slide the door open to come out, my husband heard it from the room, from when he was in the room. He heard that. But I remember that I opened the door really fast and came out really fast. I closed the door after me and came out really fast. And then while I was walking out of the slide door, I heard him say, "Anna Lee, what are you doing? Anna Lee." But I closed the door really fast and ran outside. I ran out here, and it was kind of weird, but I felt like I had to put my feet in the grass, in the wet grass. But around this time, it was already midnight. Okay, so I think that has something to do with this outside situation as well. It was around midnight, and it also had something to do with the moon. So I remember when I came outside, I felt like I had to put my feet in the grass, and then I look up at the moon, and I saw where the moon was, and there was something there, but I can't remember it right now. There was something about the moon and something I did or was thinking, but right now I cannot remember what it was exactly, but I know it was kind of important. Okay, so that was that. And then my husband came outside and was calling my name and said, "Anna Lee, what are you doing?" This and that. Then I went inside the house. I just don't recall what I did out here, but it was important. Okay. Then I went inside the house. When I went back inside the house, I went back inside to her room, to my daughter's room, and then that was it, right? Now, when I went back inside to my daughter's room, I still had the ring in my hand. But yeah, my husband was going to bed, and then I was me and my daughter was in her room, and the whole night I was feeling like I need to um, make sure I keep the ring in sight, okay? But I was still feeling like I need to put it on, so I was still trying to figure out what to do with the ring, because I'm like, okay, I cannot put it on the fingers. What do I do with the ring? And then not only that, I also felt like I had to keep the TV on, so I made my daughter keep the TV on. And I felt like I was not supposed to go to sleep. I was not supposed to sleep that night. I was supposed to stay up so the spirits, the evil spirits that was after me, would not steal the ring. Like, I felt like it would disappear. It would be gone by the morning if I didn't like watch over it. A whole bunch of stuff. So throughout the night, I had it in my hand, but I didn't put it on. I think there was a time where I didn't feel too much urge anymore to put it on. But I did remember I had to. I still was feeling like I needed to put it on, but it was not as strong as previously. I guess because it was after midnight or something like that. And so I was in there. I was laying down. I was in there. I was like, what do I, trying to figure out what do I do with this ring. Then finally, it was like close to morning. I don't know exactly what time it was. It could have been 3 a.m. It could have been 4. It could have been 5. But finally, yeah, I'm thinking it probably would have been around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Finally, I figured out what I should do with the ring, because I had to put it on. So what I did was, I didn't feel like the spirit led me to that. I felt like it was a personal decision that I had to make, and then I finally came up with the idea to put it on my toe. I came up with the idea to put the ring on my toe, right? But my feeling was not to put it on any toe. My feeling was to put it on the pinky toe, okay? It possibly could have fit on like some of the other toes, but my idea was to put it on the pinky toe. So I was like, okay, let me do that. Let me try that. So I put it on my right leg, foot, my right foot, right? And I put it on the pinky toe. Now, it was too big. It was actually too big for the pinky toe, but I felt like that's where it needed to be. That's where it needed to be. So I chose the pinky toe and I put it there. And I was laying down on the bed with that on the pinky toe, and I knew I had to leave it there till the morning. I just knew that it had whatever finger I chose, it was supposed to stay there till the morning. But being that I chose the pinky toe, I just knew I had to leave it there till the morning. But there was a time while it was on the pinky toe, I'm laying there. It's not like I fell asleep or anything, but because I knew that I was not supposed to. I knew that I was not supposed to sleep till the morning. Okay, I don't know. It's just a feeling that I had. But while I was laying there, thinking about everything and stuff like that, that's actually when I heard that my husband said he's gonna go live with his like he was supposed to be sleeping, but it's kind of like that's what he was dreaming about or something. Because that's when I remember I hear him. That's while I was laying in the bed. It was when I close to the morning is when I kind of like heard that intuition type voice, like I heard his thoughts saying that he was gonna go live with his cousin. He was gonna call his cousin and go to see if he can go live with him. But somehow while I was laying in the bed, I don't know. I think I turned or something like that. First I was on my back, but I think I turned to my side. But being that the ring was like too big for the toe, it actually fell. But it fell to the ground. Somehow it fell and then it rolled to the ground. I was like, oh my God, I gotta find the ring. So my daughter was supposed to be sleeping. Every time she dozed, I would move or something like that. She would wake up. Oh my God, it was a torture for her that night. But it fell to the ground, so I got up to trying to find this ring because I'm feeling like the spirits could try to steal it. I need to find it so they will not steal it. And I think that I got that idea from reading about this thing about when Solomon was. I read this thing about Solomon, how the spirit stole the ring that he had or something like that, and then he was not able to do what he needed to do because the ring was stolen. But anyway, I'm thinking that's where I might have got that information from. But anyway, I was like, I gotta find this ring that just fell, so the spirit will not steal it because it's not morning yet, and I need to have the ring till the morning. I just felt like having the ring till the morning was important, and it should not be lost. Then finally I found it under the bed. So it was hard for me at first to find it, but I found it. Then when I found it, I did it again. I put it back on the pinky toe because I felt like that's where it belonged. So I put it on the toe and lay back down until the morning. Oh my God, this testimony is long. Or maybe I'm just taking too long to explain it because there's a lot more to this story about my initiation. Okay, I'm gonna stop this right now and then I'm gonna do part 3 because there's a lot more to it that I gotta explain. All right.